Hello student, today I am going to discuss air. Our earth is surrounded by a huge blanket of air called atmosphere. All living being on this earth depends on the atmosphere for their survival. It provides us the air we breathe and protect us from the harmful effect of the sun rays. Composition of the atmosphere. In the air, there's a many airs are available in which the nitrogen, oxygen, and carbon dioxide are helium, ozone, or organs are found in our atmosphere. Nitrogen present in the 78% and oxygen present in the 21% and rest of the percentage availability of the carbon dioxide, organ and other gases. You know that nitrogen is the most plentiful gas in the air. When we inhale, we take some amount of nitrogen into our lungs and exhale it. But plants need nitrogen for their survival. They cannot take nitrogen directly from the air. So, bacteria that live in the soil and roots of the some plants take nitrogen from the air and change it form so that plants can use it. Oxygen. Oxygen is the second most plentiful gas in the air. Human and animals take oxygen from the air as they breathe. Green plants provide oxygen during photosynthesis. And third is carbon dioxide is another important gas. Green plants use carbon dioxide to make their food and release oxygen. Humans or animals release carbon dioxide. The amount of carbon dioxide released by human or animal seems to be equal to the amount used by the plants, which make a perfect balance. But this balance is upset by burning of fuels such as coal and oil. As a carbon dioxide released in the atmosphere create a greenhouse effect by trapping the heat radiated from the earth. It is therefore called a greenhouse gas. When its level in the atmosphere increases due to factory smoke or car fumes, the heat retained increases the temperature of the earth. This is called global warming. Structure of the atmosphere. Our atmosphere is divided into five layers starting from the earth's surface. These are troposphere, stratosphere, mesosphere, thermosphere, and exosphere. Troposphere, this layer is most important layer of the atmosphere. Its average height is 13 kilometer and the air we breathe exists here. Almost all the weather phenomena like rainfall, fog and hailstorm occur in this layer. Second is stratosphere. Above the troposphere lies the stratosphere. It extends up to a height of 50 km. This layer is almost free from clouds and associated weather phenomena, making conditions most ideal for flying aeroplanes. One important feature of stratosphere is that it contains a layer of ozone gas. Third is mesosphere. This is the third layer of the atmosphere. It lies above the stratosphere. It extends up to the height of 80 km and meteors burn up in this layer. on entering from the space. Next is thermosphere. In thermosphere, temperature rises very rapidly with increasing height. Ionosphere is a part of this layer, and this layer helps in radio transmission. In fact, radio waves transmitted from the earth are reflected back to the earth by this layer. And last is exosphere. The uppermost layer of the atmosphere is known as exosphere. This layer has very thin air. Light gases like helium and hydrogen float into the space from here. Weather and climate. What is weather? Weather is this hour to hour, day to day condition of the atmosphere. Means sudden change in atmospheric condition is called weather. And what is climate? The average weather condition of a place for a longer period of time represent the climate of a place. Next, measure pressure belts and wind system. You know that wind, the movement of air from high pressure area to low pressure area is called wind. Winds can be broadly divided into three types. First is permanent winds, second seasonal winds, and third local winds. The trade winds, westerlies and easterlies, are the permanent winds. These blow constantly throughout the year in a particular direction. Next, seasonal winds. These winds change their direction in different seasons. For example, monsoon in India. And third is local winds. These blows only during a particular period of a day or year in a small area. For example, land and sea breeze. And in northern India, local wind is Lu. As this is the chapter of air and circulation of air is defined by me. I think you have understood all the facts related to the air. Thank you.